Now, fears of a health crisis in Europe have added a sense of urgency to an EU summit today. It's projected Omicron will become the dominant strain on the continent as early as next month. Now, the spread of the new variant has ramped up efforts to get booster shots into arms. But the EU Health Agency has warned that the jabs alone are not enough. Omicron infections are doubling every other day. As the EU braces for a winter wave, several countries, such as Italy, Ireland, Portugal and Greece, have already tightened entry restrictions. Lucy Hoff joins us live with more. Now, Lucy, Omicron is expected to be that dominant variant in the region as early as next month. How does that potential fact change the bloc's response to the pandemic?
Well, certainly it's added some urgency to these discussions as part of this EU Council summit. We know that COVID-19 is being discussed now as the first item on the agenda. The bloc is looking at not just rising infection rates of the Delta variant, but now that expedited Omicron variant, which we know is tearing its way through the neighbouring United Kingdom and is expected to become the dominant variant, as you said there, by next month. So leaders are discussing what coordinated measures can be taken to stop the spread of that variant. We know that there is discussions about the rollout of third booster vaccines and also some thorny discussions expected about the validity of the so-called EU vaccine passport, the COVID certificate, given we know that immunity from the first two jabs wanes. The European Commission, the EU's executive, was looking to put a 9-month expiration date on the existing vaccine pass, but some countries such as Germany are concerned about that and want the EU to delay that decision until a bit later on in 2022. There will also be discussion about coordinated travel restrictions, given, as you said, the introduction of new measures in Italy and Portugal, as well as Ireland, stricter border restrictions to curb the spread, cross-border spread of the virus. So lots to be discussed and certainly a difficult situation facing the bloc as with the risk of that Omicron variant.
Indeed, and amid this talk of a united response, we've just heard France banning travel from the UK.
That's right. This was a fairly shock announcement from the French government early this morning. The French government saying that it would, from the Saturday morning, be banning all non-essential travel to and from France due to concern about the Omicron virus in the United Kingdom. So this essentially restricts travel to anyone who is not a French resident or a French national. So clearly this is hugely disruptive to thousands of people who are hoping to travel just before Christmas. Now, for the moment, France is the only European country to introduce such restrictions, but Belgium, where I am, does tend to follow France. So we are expecting other countries to perhaps look at tightening their border restrictions. But yes, the Christmas plans of thousands of people now thrown into disarray from these plans, which kick in from Saturday morning.
Lucy Hoff in Brussels, thank you.